guys, I'm back, and of course this video is so long overdue. This is my IMATS haul. IMATS was last weekend and me and my cousin Nicole went and we bought so much stuff. It was ridiculous. So let me just break down, I think, our rules you should follow by going to IMATS, or not even rules, tips. Tip number 1, do not leave your ticket behind. Me and my cousin Nicole, we both left our tickets behind, and as the ladies are going around putting on wristbands, everybody, we're like, oh Lord, like no ticket whatsoever. And luckily IMATS, they email you the tickets so you're able to view them on your phone. The lady was just able to scan them, so I was like, thank the Lord Jesus Christ, hallelujah, because I was not paying for another Uber to get back to the hotel just to get a ticket. 2, you should probably have the buddy system. Going into IMATS, I was thinking like, listen Nicole, like I'm gonna be beelining through this whole thing, so if I leave you, like I'm sorry, like it ain't nothing personal. But me and her ended up sticking together throughout the whole IMATS event. When I mean by buddy system, as in you guys both get into whatever line you guys want to get into, whatever booth you want to get to first, you guys get into that line together. Now, if that line is super long and either one of you wants to go to another booth, you just say, hey, I'm going to wait in this one line. As you go to that booth, come back, or you go to that booth, you grab what you want to grab, but this is what I want to grab too. Here's my money. And third of all, this happened twice to me at IMATS. This is my first time ever going to IMATS, and it happened to me twice, is if you are buying a bunch of products at one booth, make sure all of your products get into your bag, because I had one incident at Dose of Colors where all of my products didn't get into my bag. And what's the other one? The other brand that didn't get all the way into my bag was Eye Candy. I had one product from Eye Candy. She had given me like 2 of the same color, and that's not what I wanted, so it was just like too late to be like, hey, like you gave me this and I didn't get X, Y, and Z. So let's just get into the haul. And my favorite of all had to be Dose of Colors. Now Dose of Colors was numero uno on my hit list. So me and my cousin Nicole went to their booth first. And at the Dose of Colors booth, they were super duper duper well organized. Like they were the most organized they were the most organized booth from what I've seen. There were a lot of booths that had super duper long lines, but this booth line was long in itself and was just well organized, to the fact where when we got to the line, they when you got in the line, obviously you're waiting in line, but when you got closer to the booth, they gave you a product sheet that had all of their names, all the names of the products in category, and all you had to do was put a number next to it of how many of that product that you had wanted. So we did that, and obviously you just give it to the cashier. She grabs it from the back, puts it in your bag, and you are on your way. So of course this was the booth where I just wasn't paying attention to what was going on in my bag, and I was missing a lipstick. No, I was actually missing two lipsticks. I got 2 lipsticks of the same color, and yeah, they were missing out of my bag, but they were awesome with replacing it. And I was just like, you guys are great. Like this lipstick was literally the only reason why I had came to this event. I don't know why I didn't order it online. I just felt like it was so much better buying it at IMATS. But anyway, so this is the packaging of the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. This is my first time purchasing anything Dose of Colors, and I just thought that like this was just like the holy grail of the holy grails. So let's just get into it. I've only used like 3 of these colors. I couldn't help it. Like I was trying to wait to like swatch and be like, ooh, I'm still gonna do the oohs and ahs. I've only used like three out of these colors that I had gotten. So the first one is, let me at least just say, like, I hope I get these like swatches in line correctly. So the first one is Bury Me. And I think that this color is good enough all year round. Nice magenta-ish color, I think. Secondly, they came out with a Bury Me 2, and I think that this one is a little bit how do you say this? This one's a little bit more louder than Bury Me. Bury Me 2 is a little bit more louder than the first one. Bury Me 2. And then the most hyped up color that I was going there for to begin with was Chocolate Wasted, and this was the one that I had brought 2 of them. Do I need more brown lipsticks? No. Did I get it? Yep. Thirdly is Chocolate Wasted, and I could not help but to wear this the other day, and I almost lost my mind. Now it looks a little bit glossy right now because it's not fully dried, but beautiful, freaking beautiful. And next is Cork. I probably won't, like you guys already know, I don't really wear lighter colors on its own, but this is definitely like skin tone brown type of color. If you guys can see this, like Chocolate Wasted and Cork, I've worn these together already as an ombre, so hopefully in a future video you guys will see me wear those together. And the first color I started wearing was Brick. When I had got it, I was like, let me just throw Brick in my bag and start wearing it to work and see what people think. And everybody freaking loved it. And here's Brick right there. I don't know why it's like a burnt orangish right now, but it's really not. Like, how do I describe this? This is like a muddy-ish rose color. I don't know why it's showing up elsewhere, but, and why do all my swatches, they go up. All of my swatches go up my arm. They don't go straight down. I gotta start bringing it down here. All right. Next one is Mood. I don't think I've worn Mood yet. No, I don't think I have. Let me just put Mood right here because we don't have that many swatches left. And Mood, actually, no. I'm going to go back. I'm going to backtrack on what I said. Brick, I think, is actually what it is. It's Brick. It's the color of Brick. Okay. Now, the one I had just put on, Mood, I think Mood is more of a dusty rose instead. So that was Mood. Okay. Last one, once again, this is not a color I would wear by itself because it is way too light of a color to be wearing it by itself for me. I'd be looking super duper ashy on my lips wearing this by itself. So this obviously has to be mixed with something else. And this is Desert Suede. This is very like I'm a zombie type of lip color. I really have to put some use into this because I had got it and like, oh, I need this color, I need this color. And then once I had got it and brought it home, I'm like, all right, you got to put some use to this one. So this one is Desert Suede. So these are all of the swatches for the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. So let me put those aside off the table. Okay, now the next thing that I had bought from Dose of Colors booth, Dose of Colors this year, they had came out with these Eyedeal Duo Loose Pigment and Primer. So what it is obviously a pigment. Majorities are glitter pigments, and it came with a primer to go with it. So this is what the packaging looks like of the product. So pigment at the bottom, and then, yes, pigment at the bottom, and then the primer is up top. So when you open it, that's what the primer looks like. So let's just do a swatch of this one. This one is called Sunset. So this is what the primer looks like. If obviously shimmery. So let's see what it looks like with the pigment on top. And this is actually my first time swatching any of these, so my reaction will definitely be true to what it is. So if I can even get this sunset one, like it's gonna be real out here in these streets, honey. Hold on, let me just get it together here for you guys. Yeah, this is something serious right here. Do you guys see this? This is in the color Sunset. There will probably be a tutorial on this color very soon. I have a party to go to. On Saturday, and I'm wearing an all black and gold outfit, so that might have to be what it is. Ooh. And the next one is Shell. So once again, primer on top and pigment on the bottom. So this is what the primer looks like. All right, let's do a little finger swatchy right next to it. This one is a little bit pinky-ish. And I like the names of these products because the names go very well with the color of it. Like Shell, as in like seashells. That's what this reminds me of. Oh my god, the packaging, people, the packaging. Let me get a freaking tweezer. I probably should have opened up these packages. Like, I should open up the packaging before I shot this video so it wouldn't take so long, but it is what it is. Ooh, this was gonna be pretty. Ooh, y'all ain't ready. This is like real deal, Holyfield, you about to be a mermaid swimming. Look at that. Stop playing with my life. Like, ooh, woo. All right, and that one was Shell. We got 2 more pigments, and we're on to the next. And when I say that I like balled out on like pigments and glitters on this show, on this IMATS, nothing but pigments and glare. Okay, the next one is Maple. So this is what Maple looks like. I was super duper excited to get this one because I saw somebody use it on Instagram, and I was like, oh, this is big. This is big, y'all. This is big. Okay, so that is Maple, the primer. A little bit of reddish tone, a little bit of reddish brownish tone to it. Let's see what the pigment looks like on top. This is just giving me so much life. Like, this just makes me so excited. Maple, Shell, Sunset. Oh, can we talk about fire blazing? All right, guys, we're almost there. Last pigment, last dose of colors pigment. Whew. This is something serious right here. This is something so serious. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. All right, last one is Sticks and Stones. Sticks and Stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Stone I don't even have enough space on my fingers to swatch. Stone is more of a bone color, I feel like. Bone-ish champagne color. So one, this is what the primer looks like. Right? It's here on my thumb as well. Wait, hold on. Sticks and Stone right here. Okay, let's see what the primer looks like on top, because I feel like it's gonna be real freaking serious. This Sticks and Stone, I feel like, can be a this can be a tear duct highlight. Ooh, ciao. Not even in the tear duct. This about to be all. This about to be on the whole eyelid. Okay. Whew. Oh. Wait, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Woo. Y'all are not ready. Y'all not ready for this one right here. Do y'all see this? Like, ooh. I thought for some reason, I thought that this was going to be like a little bit of a stark-ish white. But it hits like reflects of like purple. This one is more a little bit of a starkish white. But this, but that sunset though. Whoo. Back at it again with the pigments, huh? Ooh, too lit, too lit. Kaya, too lit. All right, let me just wipe my hands clean. Oh, wiping. Speaking of IMATS Haul, I went to IMATS and we had stayed at this hotel that had a Dwayne Reed on the corner. There are Dwayne Reeds everywhere in New York, and I've been meaning to try this Garnier Micellar cleansing water to remove my makeup. This takes off everything, okay? Everything. It takes off liquid lipsticks at the end of the night. Like, ooh, spilled a little bit too much here. It takes off everything. And of course, my hand is gonna just be like somebody had vomited glitter all over my hand. It takes off everything. Okay, maybe now you can get the true colors of the liquid lipsticks now that they're no longer shiny. Right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get at it, because I know you want them. Woo! All right, on to the next. Let me pat down this table. So I got a little bit wet, a little bit of water on it. All right. So another booth I had stopped at was Ricky's in New York. Ricky's in New York is like a ridiculously huge beauty supply store. But they sell things that you would see there off of Instagram. Like, you know, like some of these makeup artists now, how they come out with their own lines and you could buy them off their, you know, exclusive website. Ricky's has everything like that within their store. Beauty blenders, Skindinavia sprays, this and that. Like every little thing that you can imagine that probably like sold out somewhere, Ricky's had it. So I went to the Ricky's booth because when I was walking past it, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy anything from that booth. I'm just gonna keep walking. Please. Okay. I had walked past the booth and came across Artist Couture highlighters. Now for you guys that don't know what Artist Couture highlighters are, a makeup artist by the name of Mac Daddy. He is huge on Instagram. And in my eyes, I feel like he is known for his highlight. Like his highlight be like, I'm coming through, y'all. Put y'all shades on. I'm gonna take my time walking past y'all. Y'all ain't ready for this. Like his highlight be serious, okay? So he came out with a whole line of highlighters and I bought 3 of them thanks to Alyssa Forever on YouTube. She had did a video, some like makeup routine video, where she had used his highlight and like the inner tear duct, underneath her brow highlight, cheeks, nose. I was just like, yes, like give me life, okay? Like I need it, I'm gonna get it, I got it. So I got 3 of them. The first one is Illuminati, and the thing about this is these highlighters are they could become very, very, very messy, okay? Super duper 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 messy. So you have to be very careful. So I'm just gonna tilt this ever so slightly to show you guys of how messy it can get. But let me just swatch these bad boys for you. Okay. Where am I gonna swatch it at? Where am I gonna swatch it? Oh, I got too much glitter on my hands. All right, you know what? Whatever. All right. This first one is Illuminati. So these are Artist Couture diamond glow powders. So this is Illuminati, and I used Illuminati yesterday for the first time in my tear duct and on my brow bone highlight, because I'm like, Alyssa Forever did it, why can't I do it? Second one is Gold Digger. Gold Digger was the first one I had picked up, and I had left the booth and I had came back to get 2 more, like 2 other of the highlights. I was like, I just can't get one, I have to get like 3 of these. This one is Gold Digger. And Gold Digger was the first one that I used, and everybody kept complimenting me at it at work. So I think Gold Digger is a little bit more of a, obviously more of a gold sheen to it. Can you see the the glitter reflects on the rest of my hand from me swatching it, those some color stuff? Like, okay. Last Artist Couture diamond glow powder I got was Conceited, and every time somebody says the word conceited, I just think of Remy Ma. Like, I'm conceited, I got a reason, I look way too good to be wearing this, I look way too good to be. Yeah, anyway, I don't know all of the words. So let me just get a good swatch for you guys. This is not a good enough swatch. Okay, I did that. I had to remember what finger I was swatching it. And I think Conceited is more of a rosy type of highlighter. Oh my God, come on, work with me. Okay. I wish you can, do you see right here what I'm talking about? It's a little bit rosy. And I wish I can get a better highlight for you guys. Like, crap. All right, so those are the 3 highlighters I got, and I think I have Illuminati. Sad enough as it is, I have 3 highlighters on today. ColourPop Avalon first, Gilded Laura Geller Gilded Honey second, and Illuminati was third. Okay, so that's that for the highlighters in the from Artist Couture. Then else in the sorry, all this glitter on my hands, like, I'd be mad if I just wiped my face by mistake and just got glitter all over my face. It probably wouldn't be that bad of a thing, but I'd be upset about it. In the Ricky's booth, they had Skindinavia sprays. Now, people, I feel like majority of people now should know what a Skindinavia spray is, but for you guys that don't know what Skindinavia spray is, at the end of me doing my makeup, I spray a setting spray, so I know that my makeup is gonna last throughout the whole night. It's not gonna move, it's not gonna budge, it's not gonna sweat off my face. Now, I have gone through my share of favorites, and my top favorite at the moment is this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Now, one day I'm spraying it on my face. I'm like looking at the packaging and it says Urban Decay by Skindinavia. Then I tell my coworker that and I'm like, did you know that Skindinavia made the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray? And she's like, yeah, Skindinavia makes a lot of companies setting sprays. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, I don't even need to buy the Skindinavia one. Now we all know that was a lie. So of course I see it. I'm like, you know what? Let me get the Skindinavia spray, and let me get the real deal instead of trying to get the little ones after it. Like, oh, Skindinavia made this spray. No, let me get the main Skindinavia spray. And now within my makeup routine, with me doing highlighters now, I'll have foundation on. I'll have foundation, under eye highlight, you know, highlight over my face, contour, powder over it, spray the heck out of my face, not soaking wet, but spray it enough that it is wet, and then highlight on top. When the highlight is wet, that joint glisten. That joint be glistening, shouting. So Skindinavia right here. This is the Skindinavia, the makeup primer spray. I was gonna buy the setting spray, but I feel like I've seen somebody use this as their primer and setting spray. So I've been using it for both and love it. So that's that out of the Ricky's booth. Then I had went to, let me see if I can pronounce this right. Juvia's booth. All black owned company, and this was their Nubian palette. And I've seen a couple of YouTubers here. I've seen a couple of YouTubers use this palette, and I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's a really pretty palette. Like, I would get so much use out of this palette. And I don't know why I haven't used it yet, but it's definitely gonna get used. I just haven't used it yet. And can we just, oh guys, this is like neutral of neutrals with shimmers. No, actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 out of 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 out of the 12 colors are matte. Everything else shimmers. And okay, let's just look at this one right here. Woo! Do you see that? Do you freaking see that? Okay, let's look to the one right on top of it, right here. Come on, okay? Let's just swipe one more, and I'm done. All right, because I can't keep swiping all of these. We got things to do today. Like, can we talk about pigment? And me just swatching these here for the first time, they feel so creamy. So this is definitely going to get put into use very soon, because this first one right here, this flamethrower color right here, shawty low, ain't nothing to mess with. All right, let me just wipe my fingers clean so I can just keep swatching everything else that I got here. The next booth I had went to was the Violet Voss booth. And to be honest, I went to the Violet Voss booth to get, I think, liquid lipsticks. And then when I got there and I looked, for some reason, like, I didn't want the liquid lipsticks anymore. As soon as I got there, I went there with the intentions of, I want to get a liquid lipstick from Violet Voss. Got there and just didn't want it anymore for some reason. I don't like, it wasn't like the colors weren't nice. Like, the colors definitely look like, it's just something about it. I was just like, I don't want it anymore. And then my cousin Nicole, she convinced me. She was like, oh, did you see the new Violet Voss highlighter palette? And I'm like, no, Nicole, I have enough highlighters as it is. Like, how many highlighters can I freaking need? So of course I go to the booth and I'm looking at this highlighter palette. It was peaceful. Okay, for some reason my camera shut off because I guess I was recording for too long, but we back at it again. So went to the Violet Voss booth. wanted liquid lipsticks, didn't get them for some odd reason. I don't know if I was a little bit turned off by them. I don't know what it was. I don't know if the line got a little bit too long, but the line for the eyeshadows wasn't that long. So I was in line debating between their first eyeshadow palette, the neutral one, and the highlighter palette. What do I get instead? Guys, do we need any more highlighters? Probably not. Are we gonna keep buying them? Yes. Like, yes, we're gonna keep buying these highlighters. So the first one is Moon Gleam, Star Glow, and Unicorn Luster. These two by far, when I had swatched them at the booth, these were my favorite, but this one will definitely still get to use. I feel like this one will be a topper highlighter. Okay, that's what I forgot to mention about the Artist Couture highlighters. The Artist Couture highlighters I have purchased, I haven't used them on their own yet as a highlight. I've used them as toppers. Like right now on my face, I have 3 highlighters, but the last highlighter I put on was the Artist Couture one. So I feel like it's a more of a topper highlight. Maybe I need to get used to using it by itself, but for right now, I like it as a topper. Oh my God, this is too many freaking swatches. Like my hands are just like a filth. So freaking filthy. Okay, let me just use my other hand. So the first one we're gonna do is Moon Gleam. Second one is Star Glow, which was my favorite. And third is Unicorn Luster. So we got your Starky-ish color right here, your goldish, and more of a pinky-ish highlight. All right? It obviously glows. It obviously glows. So that's what I got from the Violet Voss booth. And so much stuff here. What are we going to move on to next? Another booth that I was super duper excited about, and for some reason, like, me and my cousin Nicole must have walked past it like 5 times and just couldn't find it for some odd reason. Oh wait, sorry, let me backtrack. Oh my God, so backtracking right now. Okay, back to the Juvia's booth with the one with the Nubian Palette. They also had brushes for $1. So I got 2 types of their brushes. These to me would probably be either these 2 brushes would be under the eye buffing. Oh yes, these 2 brushes would be used as under the eye buffing out my concealer when I put my concealer on. This is more, it's not a flat top, but it definitely is rounded right here. I don't know why there's powder there's probably powder coming off from my finger. And then this one is pointed just to get right in there. And of course I bought 2 of each because they were $1, so I was like, well, one gets 30, use the other one. And back to the story at hand, because I'm all over the place right now. Back to the story at hand. Me and my cousin must have walked past this booth probably 15 times, just for some odd reason, like, we just could not find it. And it was the Eye Candy booth. Now, Eye Candy, they are hugely known for their glitter eye primer. Okay, they're known for it. Okay, this is what the glitter primer looks like, and the lady that was at the booth was doing demonstrations of how to use this. So the package deal that I got, I picked up 6 colors for $40, and the $40 came with the 6 colors, the primer, which is going to last me forever, because you literally need a drop, and the application brush. And the application brush is basic brush, nothing too fancy smancy, basic brush. And the thing with this liquid sugar primer is, with these loose glitters, you can use these glitters all over the eyelid. You could use them as a liner. So I'm not going to swatch all of these. I am going to swatch my favorite ones because it's just way too many. Actually, No, I'm not swatching all of them. It's too much. It's way too much to be swatching all of these. Let me just swatch you my favorite one. My favorite one is Twiddle Stick. And this one is definitely a party. It's definitely a party in this jar because it is mixed with so many types of reflects on here. Oh, the packaging. They are not playing with this packaging. They do not want this package to be they do not want this ish to spill. They are not playing with this packaging. Okay. So I'm just going to show you what one fluid line will do with this primer. Okay. So you get some of this primer on your brush. I didn't even really pour any of this out, okay? You dip into your glitter. Trying to get you guys a good swatch here because this is my first time actually playing with this. Like I said, like my IMATS stuff has been literally sitting in the bags until I was able to film this video. So focus now. Reflects of like blue, green, and teal. And I can probably, like I said before, this can either go on the whole eyelid or you can just do one solid liner. I wish it was cooperating right now. The lady at the booth made it seem so easy. The lady at the booth made it seem so easy. But I had gotten 6 colors, and like I was saying before with tips at IMATS, make sure you get the stuff that you're supposed to get, because this lady had given me 2 of the same color. I didn't ask for 2 of the same color, and I was a little bit upset about it, but it is what it is. Then actually, you know what? Like I said, I'm not going to swatch all of them, but I'm going to show you them. I'm not going to swatch them all because this table is glittered out to the max, honey. Like, it's too much glitter on this daggone table. Alright, so let me make sure I got all of them out for you. Okay, this one was Twiddle Stick. Right? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's the one I just swatched for you guys. Butterscotch. Like, oh god, everybody knows I'm in love with glitter. And Taffy, this was the one that she gave me 2 of. I was pretty upset about it when I noticed it when I got home, but it is what it is. Carmel Apple. Right, Carmel Apple here. And Sugar Cane. All right, so those are the ones that I got from Eye Candy with the primer and the little brush to go along with it. So in the states of staying in with glitters, the first glitter booth that we had found was L.A Splash. And funny enough, this L.A Splash booth was a little bit like one booth away from Eye Candy. So that's probably why we couldn't find it. We were just like, oh my god, like where is it? Where is it? So we found it. So I got, actually I love this packaging of these glitters. This is so unique. Like, who puts them in little tiny little balls? Like pink on top, glitter at the bottom. This is definitely like a party disco type of glitter. And this is the type of glitter that I wanted from Eye Candy, but she accidentally put 2 of the same color in my bag. But luckily enough, I got something like this. I don't really have to worry about it as much. I wish I could remember the prices on them, but I can't. And L.A Splash had apparently had liquid lipsticks there as well, but I wasn't intrigued enough to get them. Is that it? Oh my god. No. One more product. One more product I've been trying to, I'm not going to say I've been trying to buy. I've been slacking on buying it for a super duper duper long time. I don't know why. It's not like I didn't have the money to get it. I don't find it to be that expensive. For some reason, it just took me a really long time to buy this product. So I had purchased the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. Now, I'm assuming you guys have all seen this all over the place. It's nothing new at all. We have seen this over and over and over again. Literally, you dab, you can either put this in like a little spray bottle, dab some of it onto a paper towel, dab a little bit onto a paper towel, take a dirty eyeshadow brush. Let's just pretend that this was dirty, dab a little bit on, swirl it around the paper towel, and it'd be like brand new, super duper clean, with no product left on the brush. All of the product will be on the paper towel instead. And this would be really good for a makeup artist that is super busy during like a wedding or like a sweet 16 and need like that brush cleaned ASAP instead of it being soaking wet. This would clean it without any issues, no problem. Back to what I was saying, this is the end of my IMATS haul. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it and stuck through this whole video for me to swatch everything. Now my hands are like full of highlighters and glitters, and liquid lipstick's gonna take me forever to wash it off. But am I gonna go back next year? Yes. Me and my cousin, actually, we wanna go up to the LA one, depending on the timing of it. I definitely want to go to the LA one. I just feel like the IMATS hauls that you see here on YouTube, that the ones that happen in LA are so much better. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it seems better than the New York one. So yeah, I'm glad you guys stuck around for this video, because Lord knows this video was overdue. All my coworkers was like, we were waiting to see swatches and we didn't see any. So what's taking you so long, Kaya?
I'm like, it's coming, I promise you this IMATS haul is coming.
And it's here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.